Hey, what's up, everybody? Mogi Monster here, and welcome to Why the Fascination. Hope everybody's doing good, or WTF as we like to call it, I should say. Hope everybody's doing good. I got so much on my mind, man. Trying to get ready for this camp out. Still got a bunch of shit to do. How's everybody doing in chat? Wow, we got a few in here, huh? Life is a trackway. What's up, man? Hey, Stevie. Haven't killed Jay yet, I see. Right on. Sandra, how are you? Cindy Finn, how's it going? Cindy was the first one in the door. Sharon was a close second. Mr. Lee. Gary Spike Sr., what's up, buddy? I'm going to miss you on this trip. Think you'd have fun. Who else is here? I did say hi to Sharon. That's about it for now. Oh, right on. Wait. Oh, Bob Van Buren, what's up? Good to see you, Bob. So if you're new to the channel, if you've never been here before, and you don't know what's going on, get in line. No, we just we come on, we talk about just about anything. Try to stick with the paranormal or Bigfoot. But most of the people in chat have had some experiences, and they're here for a reason. They have a fascination, and I'm always asking why. So, hence the name, Why the Fascination. What is it that keeps you coming back, night after night, show after show, and all the different shows in this fringe, genre. Uncle Bones, what's up, buddy? Hey, Pyro. So I pose that question, everybody, and what I'll do is I'll post the link in chat, and anybody can click on the link and come on. G'day, Sue. Great to see you. Hey, Lockbeard. Click the link and come on, and talk about anything you want to talk about. You had a bad day. Wouldn't be the first time somebody cried on my shoulder. But yeah, it's pretty simple. You click on the link, you follow the directions. If you don't want to be on camera, it's simple. Just hit that button on the bottom. It says stop cam. You don't have to show your pretty face. Miss Dill, what's up? I'm assuming you're there because somebody just said hi to you. So there you are. Great to see you. Welcome back, stranger. So yeah, all I ask is if you do come on StreamYard, turn off YouTube because we get a nasty echo. Who else? Icon. What's going on, man? Mr. Hugh, welcome. God bless her. I'm helping my neighbor where I'm staying at my dad's house. His neighbor, her husband had died a little over a year ago. Same guy I missed a show for to take to the hospital, and he had passed away later on that year. I've been helping her, and she is just a trip, just she's 75. She misses her husband. Jay just missed the exit, huh? I was on the road and leave you. Apparently, Jay just missed the exit they were supposed to take. It's gonna be one of those trips. Forgot what the fuck I was saying. Yeah, I completely just lost my train of thought. Thanks, Stevie. But yeah, it was about the neighbor. She had wanted me to help her with a stroller or something. It's for her pets or dogs or whatever. I just redid her patios and her deck. I refinished it. I sanded it all down, refinished it, tore up all the pavers that the groundhogs had got underneath and compromised the patio. So I had to, bring in a ton of sand. And only used half of it, and then had to shovel the rest of it out of the trailer in like a half an hour yesterday because somebody needed the trailer. But she loves to talk. I mean, now, now I'm getting ding left and right. What's going on here? I don't know who that one was. But she tells a story from 60 years ago, like it was yesterday. But she doesn't remember where she put her car keys. And she tells a lot of those stories from 60 years ago, and 30 years ago, and 40 years ago, and 50 years ago. Ellen, how are you? Ellen says, I need you here, Russell. If you're ever in Western New York, I need so much done in and around my house. I could keep you busy for months. Yeah, you never know. But that's what I do. I'm a handyman, jack of all trades, master of none, whatever you want to call it. Richie Evans, what's up, man? Oh, come on. Wait. Please do not text Jay while he's driving, please. I want to live. Don't text Jay. Jay, turn off your fucking phone. Solve that problem. Really, Jay, turn off your phone. I know you can hear me. Now he's laughing. Catherine Lundquist, how are you? Ellen says it would be fun. We could go out squatching. Oh, it would be fun. I like New York State. Um, I don't know that I've hung out in the Adirondacks too much. The Catskills, yeah. The Poconos over in Pennsylvania, yeah. Um, I've been up all the way to Thousand Islands. I like New York State. People, it's just people think New York. They don't realize there's actually a state attached to New York City. They think New York City is tiny, but no, that's just a little speck called Manhattan and the five boroughs attached to this whole big state. And it's a gorgeous state. Where's Nikki? Is Nikki here? Okay, Stevie, you guys have to drive through the night so I can give you a big hug. Oh, they're driving. They're driving through the night. They're not going to get here until late. They're just so many delays, and shit happens. Stevie poisoned herself, food poisoning, so she got a late start today. What's up, Kevin? How you doing, man? Arizona Squatch, good to see you. Cindy says, how did Jay get the keys? Hey, Judy. Somebody's got a question for you. You got a crash helmet? So, yeah, I think I told you, Stevie, I went shopping. I made this big ass shopping list, grocery list, and took a picture of it and sent it to Stevie. And she's like, "Oh, just get this part." Couldn't. I got almost everything on the list. So we'll eat well. I didn't get everything, so I'll get you a little bit of a list tomorrow. Um, but yeah, I think I've got enough food for us. We're feeding four for 4 days or whatever. I mean, camping trip is almost here. You guys are so lucky. Yeah, you know, I was gonna leave after the show, but I have too much to do, so I'm gonna leave first thing in the morning and head up. Hopefully, I can find a spot, that I want where I want it. That'll accommodate, at least 5 vehicles. I don't know. Yeah, I don't even know when I'm gonna have time to go get anything, dude. I've been hitting this vape pen for like 2 weeks now, or week. So I haven't even stopped to go there and do that business. Hey, Brandy, how are you? Yeah, Papa Craig should be on the road. If he pops up in chat, there's a problem. Mopar Bill, how's it going, Bill? Yeah, Joe can go fix your. I'll behave. Um, I'm sure is a handyman too, right? You know your way around tools, huh, Joe? Pittsford, a suburb of Rochester. Rochester goes 81 goes through Rochester. I think I could be wrong. No, that's no. Maybe I'm right. I don't know. Cookies and milk and chips. Who said that? Mr. Lee, you're like I do. P.S. Don't forget the cookies and milk and chips. Yes, Stevie's bringing some. She has this bucket. I mean, it's one of those square buckets that it's got the handle and everything, and that's her snack bucket. Pardon me. That snack bucket was a hit at 168. Um, so I know she's packed that. So I got a gallon of milk. Shit, I even made. I they had at the store they had like a pack of 10 hamburgers for $10. They're pre-made. I'm like, I looked at it, I put it in a cart, and then I was like, you know what? No. I took it out and I bought like 6 pounds of hamburger. So I went home and I have one of those, those little patty makers, those round white plastic things, and I made 10 hamburgers, but they're like half-pound hamburgers. No, yeah. Yeah, because I made 10 hamburgers. Yeah, we used about 5 pounds of meat. Except there's a high fat content, so a lot of it's going to burn off and they will shrink, but, it's still a lot of meat. Stevie says, oh my God, he's complaining about being cold. He has his own temperature control. Oh, geez. You know what? I haven't even posted the link yet. My bad. There you go. So if anybody wants to pop on, here's the link. Click on that and join us. Join me. Join us. Whatever. Um, just follow the directions and make sure you turn off YouTube. Oh, I get this burning sensation in my neck, bottom of my neck, and in my shoulders if I just lean the wrong way. Sorry. Indeed, Mike. What's up, buddy? Hey, Michael Haywood. What's up? High fat content makes it taste better. Absolutely. Sets the grill on fire, though, but, you know, take the good with the bad. Things you got to do for good taste. Then I have another container I have. Stevie's laughing right now because she said the same thing today. I gotten, or whatever she said. I have a bunch of chicken thighs marinating in some barbecue sauce. And then another one, I have pork chops. I haven't put a sauce on those yet, or not sure what I'm doing. Yeah, no. Mr. Lee says, Mogs, you need to visit a massage parlor before you go, man. No. I don't have time for that shit. I'll just take a hot shower, soak for a minute, and hurt when I get out. You know. But yeah, I'll be all right. I'll live. Hopefully, I can get a massage out of somebody. Hope you have strong hands, Judy. There we go. I'm kidding. Sort of. Hell yeah. You know, and it's also good for that's the Italian dressing. Um, my dad would make macaroni salad. And we'd call it dirty hand salad because he would always just mix it up with his hands. Of course, they were clean, but we had to bust his balls. And he would use that. He'd use the packet of the Four Seasons Italian mix and just, the powdered stuff and pour that in there. And yeah, that stuff's the bomb. That just reminds me because I have a few of those packets, big packets. So yeah, thank you, Brandy. Yeah, I like to bread shit. Like I was gonna take the pork chops and flour them, and you season the flour and flour, egg, and then breadcrumb them, and then fry them. I have this big ass cast iron pan, um, and if I cook it out over a fire, you get that smoky flavor from the fire. Woohoo! Judy, we will be there by 6 a.m. Should have been there by now, right? No. Close. Like I said, late start. It happens. As long as you get here safe and sound, it doesn't matter. But you will be arriving at like midnight, like you had said, or somewhere around there. Cindy Fid says pasta salad. Yes, it's good for that too. I did it. I do that with pork too, Jen. See, life is a trackway. I marinate everything in zesty Italian. Right on. I was gonna ask my sister to make a container of macaroni salad. I'm shit. I gotta remind. Hey Stevie, if you're listening, get beans too. Told you I'll send the list. I didn't get hot dogs because I didn't like what the store had, so I didn't go anywhere else. I was like, fuck this. I can't. I'm not a snob, but I don't do bar S. It's if you're gonna have a hot dog, have a hot dog. That's not a hot dog. That's beaks and assholes. Actually, fucking hot dogs are terrible for you because they're full of nitrates. But you know, oh, what's the matter, Rich? You on a diet or something? What up, Stevie?
Hey.
Do me a favor. Give Jay a big kiss on the cheek for me.
Yeah, no.
You in the back.
Can you see him? Wait.
Hang on.
This way. There we go. Wrong way.
There's a reason I can. You're fine, I'm sure. Hey, Jay. I got to turn on my speakers or pull this one out. How about now? Now I can hear you.
Now you can
I didn't turn on my speakers.
That would help.
So is he going to survive the trip?
Yeah, if he stays in the freaking lane.
Oh,
you know, no. This truck has a sensor if you go out of the lane. It goes,
yeah.
Beep, beep, beep. Yeah, that's it. I've been hearing that beep, beep, beep for the last 3 hours.
Yeah, that's not a driving aid, Jay. That's a warning device.
He says, well, nobody was around us. Like that matters.
No. Jay.
Yeah, I know.
Between the lines.
So the other thing is, we figured out the cruise control. So he's been keeping a pretty good speed. Shut up! Nobody's talking to you. Shh, hush, over there.
Josh, man.
So he keeps a pretty good pace. 77, 78, which is we're
Yeah.
cruising along, and then all of a sudden it cuts off, and he's like, "Something's wrong with the truck. It's cutting off." I'm like, "Your foot tapped the gas or the brake." He's like, "No, it didn't. No,
Yeah.
it didn't." 3 times so far. He swears he's not touching it. Oh, it just magic.
Okay, but also I found I don't know if this truck does it, but like when I rented the trucks coming back from Florida, the Hertz that I took back from or whatever I rented, a Penske, when I was using cruise control, if I was coming up behind another vehicle at a certain point, it would brake itself. It was pretty good distance. So it will brake, it would automatically brake and yeah.
No, but it's not braking. It's just dropping out of cruise control, so he can't really use that. But then again, it's possible because he does fly up on people
I got
occasionally.
my goddamn feet under the seat. Now, how am I touching anything?
I don't think this is what the idea they had when they said film it.
She ain't stopped talking either. She never shuts up.
Oh my God, he's so full of
We
shit.
may-
I have to check to make sure he's still awake.
We may witness a felony tonight.
I gotta talk. I gotta make sure he stays awake. I mean, it's just like when he's sitting in his chair. He looks like he's sleeping.
I missed the turn because
He missed the turnoff because he was asleep.
Wow.
I didn't do anything. I was just sitting here. I was in chat.
How many miles you guys in?
Barely.
right now we're headed to New Jersey.
He missed the exit to 10. Of all exits to miss.
How do you miss that one, Jay? It's a big
'Cause
fucking
he was
sign.
asleep. That's what I keep trying to tell
We're
you.
on our way to New Jersey.
You're going to New Jersey. Say hi to my sister
That's where
for
we're
me.
gonna end up. I swear. We'll go pick up Pammy.
Right? I'll fucking never get out
wanted
here.
to come out and camp with us. We'll go
It'll be
get her.
Tuesday. I'll be packing up camp, and you guys will pull up.
Yeah, if that. If we're lucky.
Guess I'm staying. Oh shit! Brandy's like, "Yay, Jersey!"
That's right. Yay, Brandy.
Who else is from Jersey? I haven't seen Dave Dora in a while. I think he's from Jersey.
Wow, I haven't heard his name in a while.
Yeah. So yeah, I told you I'll have a list for you.
Wait, what's
And I
gonna be
gotta-
on it? Did you get coffee?
I did. Well, I got instant, but I also had my own.
But that's fine. Did you
regular
get Splenda?
coffee.
By any chance,
Huh?
get Splenda? Splenda?
No,
Did you get-
no.
Why?
No.
Why?
No.
Why
No.
not? Why?
Stuff's nasty. It's bad for you.
No, it's not. I recall that you did drink coffee with Splenda for a while there, occasionally.
That stuff was nasty. I don't use sugar. I drink my coffee black. I didn't use milk. I didn't use sugar. So you're wrong.
Occasionally. I said occasionally. I didn't say
Kramer, that's what we forgot.
Whatever.
Kramer, goddamn
we
it.
didn't forget it. We haven't been to the store yet.
Jen's in Jersey. Judy Wheeler was born in New Jersey.
Huh?
We're in Jersey, Jen. Judy. Sorry. Oh, both of you. Fuck it. Nikki has Splenda. All right.
Yay! So we just got to get creamer, vanilla creamer.
Man, you guys are fucking spoiled.
No,
Milk's not good enough. Whole milk's not good enough for you.
I
Huh?
like what I like. Okay.
Yeah. North Plainfield, Jen was born in. Right on.
Hey, where's your phone? Give me your phone. I'm gonna put
Throw it out the
so I can
window.
call the chat on your phone.
Turn it off.
What?
Turn his phone off.
No, I'm gonna put chat on his phone so I can see chat. He doesn't need his phone.
He's gonna run on my goddamn bed. Anyway, we'll get goddamn
Shut
lost.
up.
Hey, I learned his passcode to his cell phone already.
Looking over his shoulder again.
Next thing she wants is a PIN number to my bank account.
That's later. We got time.
Oh
We
shit.
got time still.
Thank you, Miss Dill. Miss Dill hit the nail on the head. She said Splenda is horrible for you.
But it tastes
Any
good.
any any
Coffee.
anything that has the
Here we go with the
like,
lecture.
like diet sodas, yeah, it's a fucking lecture. Diet sodas will kick your ass because of that
Diet Dew.
sweetener.
Diet Dew.
Yeah, what is it? Not the
Starts
saccharin.
with
What
an
the
S.
hell is it?
Oh, it's not. It starts with an A. What's it called?
Aspartame. Thank you,
Yes.
life. Aspartame. That'll mess with your lymph system, your lymphatic system, I should say. Yeah, that stuff will fuck you up. Lockbeard says, eat enough Splenda and you get the splendid shits.
That was
True
gross.
story. No, but that stuff will mess you up.
Where does this go into?
Where are you taking me?
I hope we're headed toward Georgia, middle of Georgia.
Yes, we are. Look. See. Don't look. Another
What
mind.
did it say?
Never mind. Don't look. 163 miles.
Show me so I don't
You're on 10, right?
163 miles.
Till
What'd you
what?
say?
100 and what miles to when?
Oh.
Use monk fruit or raw honey instead. Jen's like, well, Splenda isn't as bad as aspartame. Yeah, but it still tastes like shit. True story, Ms. Dill. She says, just like everything else weed, though. You froze. I think it's because you put on his phone.
His phone has been on. Probably hit a dead.
You froze. You froze. I just heard you just now. That is a true story involving Splenda sweetened pies. Too much pie, huh? You're broke. You're frozen, Stevie. I don't know. I didn't do it. Probably has something to do with both of the. One phone is broadcasting, the other one she's viewing on. She's gonna view it, but you have to mute the one you're viewing on, and there's gonna be a delay. Moog's not letting me copy StreamYard. Are you on your phone or on your PC? I don't know why it would do that, but here you go. Obviously, it works. Worked for Stevie. I'll put it up, Dill. I appreciate it. It's no big deal. He went through a portal. Yeah, they're still going through a portal. Let me take that down for now. Yeah, I don't know if having two phones next to each other is a bright idea. With one's broadcasting, one's receiving. You could get, if you don't mute it, you will get a nasty echo. Hot rods abandoned too awesome. What's up? Let's try again. You there, Steve?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know why it took me off the camera.
I don't know.
I think we're going to the middle of nowhere.
That'll do it. Open your window. Do you hear banjos? Then you'll know it's the middle of nowhere.
Not yet.
I didn't do it. Mr. Lee, you got to refresh. But pay attention to Mr. Lee, too. Hit it. Moog says 0 likes. What the fuck? But Joe said there's 20, so got to start somewhere. Yeah, she's Not getting a good syrup. She's trying. No, she's trying again.
I
Hey,
think it's yeah, I think it's
you
okay
look
now.
familiar.
Yeah.
Hot Rod's abandoned and awesome. Shh, I'm not cowboy. It's funny. You got a twin. You got a twin there, Hot Rods. Hope you don't live in Texas, though. Damien K, how are you? Good to see you. My God, my computer is burning up. It's like hot to the touch. Holy shit.
Burning up.
Yeah, it's hot because it's been sitting in this room and there's no ventilation.
Jake keeps
Damn.
saying I'm freezing him. I'm not going to repeat what he
You're
said.
freezing him?
Yeah, he's still complaining it's too cold in here, but he has his own temperature control.
I know. Just stay on your side of the truck there, Jay. Worry about your
Right?
side.
Hear what he said? He said, stay on your side of the truck and worry about your side. You have your own control for your. Welcome to Georgia.
Judy was number 30. Right on. Thank you.
Hey,
30th
we're in
like.
Georgia now.
Michael Haywood says, Cowboy, get a quarter horse with wheelie bars. That's what you end up when the carriage falls off, right? Is just the wheelie bars.
We just drove into Georgia.
On purpose?
Yeah, right. Gonna watch your speed.
Why did you go to Georgia? I thought you were getting on 10.
I told you he passed 10.
So he didn't turn around?
No.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
We're going one way, goddammit.
Actually,
So no, you're going to go all the way up
No,
through
no, no.
Atlanta, all the
No,
way
no,
up to and
We're not.
hit 40?
We're not. This is actually quicker. It takes off about an hour.
To get to where? 40?
No, we're not taking 40. We're hopping over on 156. Yeah, 156. We've already mapped it out. It shaves
on.
an hour off the time.
Right on.
So right now
Yeah,
we're
but
going.
you blew that to hell today.
We're going diagonal across. If we took 10, we would have went up and.
Well, that's what I told you. It's better to go diagonal.
Yes,
That's what
so
I'm doing.
we're
When you get to Arizona,
That's exactly what
making-
we'll do.
well, that's what I'm doing. That's the way I mapped it. When you get to Arizona, you're going to come diagonally down instead of going all the way across
So
the
now
flag.
we're going diagonally up. So instead
Yeah,
of going
well,
down,
then you're going to come diagonally down once you hit once you get to Holbrook.
just like saying diagonally.
Me?
Yeah.
Diagonal?
I don't know. You said it a lot. Yeah, no, this actually takes an hour, a little over an hour off. Not too bad. So you made a good mistake this time. I'm afraid to take a nap. God knows where I'll end up.
You wake up and the car is just spinning in a circle.
It's in Kansas anymore.
Wasn't touched. No
Or is
accident. It's spinning.
I'm adjusting that goddamn air conditioner.
He says if I take a nap, he's adjusting the air conditioner.
Wow. You know the tents aren't air conditioned, Jay, right?
He's freezing my nuts off.
Do you need them at this age, really?
I need them.
Yeah. Watch the road.
I almost got over it.
I'm showing them you, not for you to look.
I can't look at
Well,
that
you're creating a situation where you're
I know. I
distracting
just
him.
realized it. I'm like, oh shit.
the right side of my body froze.
Tell Jay. Icon says, tell Jay if he hit salt water, he passed AZ. True story.
Somebody has to watch the goddamn signs.
You need to. You're driving.
And when you get, if you happen to get along a border town, don't make a left. Just straight or right, you know.
Yeah. 20 minutes ago, it said 160. something, 160 something.
Yeah. I think it's
All right.
152. You're almost right. Stay in your lane.
All right. We can't do this the whole
I know. I'm gonna go. We're gonna
the
jump
whole
back
trip.
to chat. We're gonna jump back to chat.
Listen to the
Well,
buzz.
We're getting up off the
but
side of the road.
you should be recording some stuff on your phone, like the stop you made, or just
I know. I gotta get my
people want to see
camera
that,
together.
right?
I
Everybody,
gotta get.
they want to see that.
I will. I gotta get my camera together. Say bye. Don't look.
Bye, Jay.
Now he pays attention to the road.
Looks like he shaved for you.
For you. Bye, everybody.
Oh, does that mean I got to return the favor? Shit. All right, Stevie. I'll talk to you soon. All right. Be safe. Take care of her, Jay.
I will.
Always.
Better.
Bye.
She don't want to show up without her. See you later. Oh man, they're gonna kill each other. Oh jeez. And it's funny because we joked about it way before they got together to take this trip, and we pretty much predicted it. Too funny. So Judy, when they get there, try to keep the peace between those two. Gary, I wish you could go too, man. I know, I don't know if you guys know him. I just forgot his name. Tony Harris. You'll see him occasionally in chat, different shows and here. I invited him. It ended a month, things are tight. So I'll get him out next time. I was like, dude, all you got to do is have gas money. I'll feed you. Mike Moore says, bets on who gets here in one piece. Well, Nikki's already made it from Texas to she's right up the street from me right now, unless she's out and about. Nikki and Susie, this was interesting. If you didn't see it last night, for whatever reason, Joe did an 8-hour show. Whatever. I didn't know about it until like 7.5 hours. I've just been so busy. But I get a call. I get a text from Stevie saying, Susie wants to smoke a joint with you right now. I'm like, what? And as soon as she said that, she said, yeah, she said it on Joe's show. I'm like, what? I turned the show on the TV and there's no chat. And I'm listening and she texts me. She's like, hey, what are you doing? Susie texts me. I was like, chilling, come on over. So it was weird watching them film, like, and knowing they're coming. I'm watching the TV knowing they're on their way to my house. And then they filmed all the way up to the front porch and inside. It was just kind of like, but yeah, they came and hang out with me for a little while last night. I burned a fern with Susie. Kept, sorry. Nikki doesn't smoke. I respect that. But how she didn't get a contact high, I have no idea. Well, yeah, it was cool for them coming over. I just felt bad. There's no furniture in the house. I had chairs, but you walk in the living room and it's empty. Danny, what's up? How are you? But yeah, they'll have a good trip. I am. Hey, Long Island Bigfoot, what's up, man? Joe, the party animal. Is that what you said? Next time. Oh, yeah. No, that's one of those things where you get off and you go, why did I just do that? That's a long time. I think the longest I did was 5, a little over 5. And that's a long time, you know. When did we do that? 2 years ago, New Year's Eve. Jeez, even my phone is hot. Holy shit. Twice, you know, yesterday, today I get in the truck. It's got the little thermostat reading there, you know, where, you know, the outside air temperature. Both times I even took a picture and sent it to Stevie. It said 109. I was like, come on, really? I always thought those things read a little hot anyway, but no, it's even the one weather station said it was 104, so 109 maybe. Mr. Lee says, "Dan, what you been doing? That gold medal around your neck weighing you down?" I was there for the 5-hour phone. Yeah, that was fun though. That New Year's Eve. I mean, you know, I rang in each time zone. That was fun. It was long, but we got through it. I would do that again. I'd do the New Year's Eve again, but just a random 8-hour show. No, I'm not. It's not enough weed. No. What? Oh, that's. Oh, okay. I was looking at Richie's remark about what he was eating, and he has his own language, and he yells it because he always writes in caps. So I have to interpret it sometimes. It's the New York in him. You know, he leaves out little words like, you know, we normal people will say, "Did you eat?" New York, it's "jeet," and people understand it, but it's like Jeet. That's how you say it, jeet. Yeah, I could eat. But you say looking good in orange. Oh shit! I didn't. I forgot I was wearing this. This was the ATV shirt, one of my work shirts. You probably remember the black ones. It's even got paint on it here. Sweat stains. Hey, you know, you say I keep it real. I do keep it real. I didn't have time. I'm tempted to knock this show off an hour early, but because I do have shit to do. I got to put a directional light on the. It's actually just a indicator, not a directional, but a driving light on the trailer. Um, Hey, I got to hook up the battery and all shit like that. Just stupid stuff. I'll do it later. I'm leaving in the morning anyway, so I don't mind doing it. Derek McManus, what's up? Patrick Vaughn, how are you? Rex Hand, good to see you. So let me post that link in chat one more time. Anybody else wants to join me, please hop on. We're only at the 45-minute mark. You might thank me if I knock off an hour early. But no. Cheese Freak, what's up? Good to see you. All right. Moog, here's hunting season for lot lizards, so orange is compulsory. Didn't know that. At least it's not like a prison orange. You know, it's just. I gotta quit these and this vape shit. I gotta go back to flour. Yeah, it's concentrated but I need to take a break. Fly by Stew, what's happening, buddy? Welcome, welcome. I think I'm hearing thunder, but I'm not sure because I didn't see any clouds over the mountains, and that's usually the direction it comes from. We're from the south, but could be over that way too, or that way is east. It flips. The camera flips it. See that the flag is on my right hand side. Mike says vapes kill my lungs. Yeah, my throat too. I grabbed it because it was more convenient and it's more potent, but I need a tolerance break. You know, you can't be stoned 24/7. You got to sleep sometime. Um, yeah, I just don't feel it like anymore. So I gotta quit for like 2 weeks or longer. Who knows? Hell, I quit smoking pot for 6 months because of a psychic. Who else? Who else? See, Mike says the same thing. I think you guys got to refresh or something because somebody said 20 earlier. Says there's only 13 likes. I'm not looking, but I could, I guess. I think I do hear thunder. Or actually, you are hearing lightning. Unless that was a motorcycle. I think that was a motorcycle. Because I've never heard anybody just turn off the thunder. I'm in a closet. You know. What am I looking for? I'm going to mute it. That's weird. How did... Oh, no, that's from... that was Lockbeard's show I pulled up, I guess, when I left earlier. Let me get out of there. Oh, damn, Lockbeard, you even, like, named the show Carrie Goes Cannibal or whatever. I didn't see the whole title. Lockbeard's all proud of himself. He thinks he changed somebody's life because the guy went doing a carnivore diet, not cannibal. Although you never know. Oh, Mr. McManus, what's up, buddy? Hold on. Hey, Derek. How are you doing? Is he frozen or is it me? I don't know what's going on. No, he's blinking. Can you hear me? Can anybody hear me? I can't hear you, Derek. My volume's all the way. Hey, you can't always have perfect streams from Ireland or across the country. I get it. I don't know what the hell I'm doing on this phone. Trying to close this. There we go. Derek, you can pop back on. I just couldn't hear you, man. Yeah, volume was low on his end. Like you couldn't hear. I couldn't barely hear anything. And my volume's up. And now that I'm thinking about it, oh shit, I don't know where the plug is for my speakers. Yes, I do. Dun, dun, dun. Now I can plug them in. Well, I could have if I found the other plug. found the power supply, but now I gotta find the other end. All right. Now I have good speakers on. Well, let me post this again real quick if Derek's still there. Wants to pop back on. Anybody can pop back on or back on. Come on initially, and then we'll worry about you coming back. Muskogee, Oklahoma. Yeah, I forgot. I think, where the hell was he? Texas? Yeah, I think. West of Ada? Maybe he is in Oklahoma. I don't remember. Because we had talked about going a certain way. When I left camping with him from Brown Springs, I was initially going to go all the way up to Oklahoma City and then pop over, but then I looked on the map and just like right over the Texas border, across the river, maybe a half mile, you can make a right. And I stayed on that for miles, and it took me diagonally. It's funny. I like doing that because you cut off so much time. It saved me a lot of time by doing the route I did. You know what? I love seafood diets. I do. Life is a Trackway says I'm on a seafood diet. My seafood, I eat it. I eats it. Don't eats it. Oh man. Ugh. I think this bone spur on my neck is actually starting to affect me. I never had problems, and then now it's recently that I'm getting this pain in my neck, my shoulder, hurts to turn my head. And fuck the first one who says you're old. No. But it's recent, you know. So I'm starting to think that I do have a bone spur in my neck that's, you know, I found out about it 10 years ago and it was a good size. But what can happen is it's probably pinching a nerve, or it could actually fuse with the next vertebrae. I think if left. But you know, and I don't take usually ibuprofen or any of that shit. Only when I'm really hurting. I mean, I'm hurting, but I don't know. Ha, fuck you. Bunch of geriatrics going to this camp out. And you would have been just one more. Try again, Derek. What's up? Can you hear me? Hold on. Hold on. No, volume's up. I don't know what's going on, Derek. I can't hear you. Can anybody hear him at all in chat? You look good, though. Ooh, what was that? I heard something. Did you tap the microphone? You guys heard that, right? I heard it. Sound like he had tapped the microphone or it wasn't plugged in, but that is thunder, damn it. I might have to step outside just to see what we're dealing with. Nikki, are you in town? Am I hearing thunder? I didn't open the door yet. Yeah, I know, LIB. He's got to go to his settings and raise his volume on his microphone, but Richie said he was having a hard time on YouTube before I joined up on here. Well, they knew it was you. Icon likes, who's Derek think he is? The quiet man? Too funny. So yeah, I got the pop up all ready to go. As far as packed, there's still things I have to do, but I got the pontoon boat on top of that, and slid underneath the pontoon boat is the kayak. It's all strapped down, so works pretty well. Hey, Duke, what's up, buddy? Great to see you, man. Now, Duke, that would be cool if you could come down and hang out on the Mogollon Rim. You'd have fun. StreamYard link is in chat. If anybody wants to join me. I don't know why Derek's having such an issue. His camera looked good. It was just his microphone. I don't know, Dill. I don't know why it would do that, not let you copy the link. I mean, I didn't change anything, and you could do it before. That doesn't make sense. Susie, you don't hear thunder? It sounds like it's west of me. I gotta look now. It's probably something stupid, and it might not be thunder, but is it thundering? Yeah, it's thundering. It's like I thought I was hearing shit, but Susie's in the same town. She's not less than a mile from me, probably, and she's not hearing it. It's not raining yet, Icon. But actually, I could just pull the plugs, keep the camera plugged in, pull everything out, pull the microphone, and walk you right outside. Grasshopper, what's up, buddy? He probably cringes every time he hears that, but I think it's funny. Lockbeard says 59 watching, only 42 likes. What are you waiting for? Life is a Trackway says there's always next year, if you're lucky. It's not guaranteed. So take advantage of today. Make it the best day. Make it better than yesterday. Just don't always count on there's going to be a tomorrow. Not trying to come down on you, but it's like, damn, fucking buzzkill. Sorry. Back scratcher. All right. What's up, Susie?
Whoa, it's super dark clouds up there.
Oh, wow. That's fucking loud. Hold on.
Yeah, I just can't. I wasn't paying attention, I guess, because it is crazy out here. It's gonna come down. Can you hear me?
Yeah, but it's coming from the east, though, right? Or coming like up from Camp Verde that way?
It looks like it's coming from. Ooh, I just saw it. It was badass. It's coming from like Sedona, like that way. That direction. Maybe.
Well, it's weird because, like Stevie and those guys are coming through the Gulf states or however they're traveling, and they're expecting rain tomorrow or maybe even today. But all the storms are coming from the north, which is odd.
Yep, it looks like it's coming from the north. Like, I guess that's north. I don't know my directions, but it looks like it's coming from where the red rocks are.
Near Sedona is northeast.
Yep, that looks where it's coming.
So it was cool that you guys stopped by last night.
Yeah, that was cool. It was very cool. We went to the deer farm today, and we went to Arizona today. So we're
Arizona?
Yeah. It was pretty cool, though.
Yeah. Up in Winslow.
I sent you a few pictures. I sent you a picture of a fire that we passed by, a forest fire, up on the Red Rock. Yeah, and I sent you a picture of two bears fighting. It was pretty cool.
So you did.
I thought moms should see this bear fight. But it definitely got dark clouds above me right now,
Oh yeah,
and it's definitely
let's
coming.
check out the bear fight. Hold on.
It was fun. It was quite fun. Aren't they cute? Kind of.
It's not me moving.
No, but that's me. I'm
The
a bunny.
cameraman. Is that it?
Yep.
Whoa, whoa. There it is.
It's still so beautiful out
It's
here.
like Nikki says, I got a hug last night. It's on Joe's show.
Oh. Yeah, we did. We got mom hugs.
Mug
Oh, did
hugs.
you see that?
Mug hugs.
Ooh.
My door faces.
I
When I look out my door, I see, Mingus Mountain. I'm facing that
I'm
way.
gonna
When I
turn
look
my
out.
chair on so you guys
This is
can see
coming
the
from the other
lightning.
side.
Let's see what happens now if you see a lightning strike or two. Come on, lightning.
Grasshopper says, Stevie, you'll just still wake up in Texas. That's it. That's
Texas
if
is
you
a
do.
long
If you
drive
were to
through.
take, oh yeah, if you take 10, that's brutal. That's why I was happy to where I did cut through Texas was just this little bitty part, when I came
Ugh,
back.
it's a long drive. I went all the way up Texas, from the middle and then all the way straight up, and I was going to Kansas, and it was so long.
Oh, did you go through where you enter like Liberal, Kansas is like one of the first towns you get to
Yep,
when you come up from
that's
that
the
way?
exact way we went. Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
exact way we went.
Yeah. I've gone that way a few times. I've stayed in Liberal, Kansas. Liberal, Kansas is actually where
What the
Dorothy
heck?
from The Wizard of Oz was from.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God, this is bad. This is bad out here. I'm getting bitten badly.
Yeah. Mosquitoes are brutal.
Yeah, they are.
I'm surprised they're not in here right now biting me, but I'm keeping the door pretty secure.
I didn't realize it, but I looked down at my legs and they were like all over me.
Damn it! Now I'm going to start itching.
Yeah, I'm all bitten
Why
up.
don't you yawn or something while you're at it? Something else contagious,
So my sister's gonna do a show with me tonight. A little
right.
later, if anybody wants to tune in, we're just gonna probably talk about our vacation and stuff because I don't me and Joe are gonna have to do our stress management show next week.
So
I've been
did you commit to going
playing too
camping?
much. No, it's not gonna happen for me. I got too much.
Yeah.
I know. I couldn't make it happen.
Chicken.
I know.
I get it.
But yeah.
Well, that sucks. I was hoping you guys would come out. Oh well. I think you froze up. You did freeze up. And here's some more thunder. Let me put her backstage. See if that clears up. For some reason, she froze up. Oh yeah, Papa Craig and Nana. I haven't heard from. I'll have to give him a call. They're grown adults. I think they can handle it. You know what? Fuck it. Let's see what we can do. I don't have his phone number, but I think. Let's see. I don't think I have his number. I don't know if we're friends on Messenger. I forget how we talked. I think she tried to come back. I missed it. Shit, I don't think I have a contact for Papa Craig. That's crazy. Life is a trackway. Papa Craig is out west. He's further west than I am. But they're going to drive down from Oregon and come down here and hang out with us. He's got his rig all set up, where it's got the back of the truck. The tent goes on the back of the truck. Susie says she moved around so much she lost her signal. Well, you got to stay put, child. Sit in one spot and come back on. Yeah, Stevie, why aren't you sleeping? Oh, never mind. I know why. You can't sleep with one eye open, huh? All she'll dream about is the white line getting crossed. And all she'll hear is that little the beeper going off. Because there's like a sensor underneath the mirror that'll detect that white line. Because one of the rental trucks I had it too. Oh man, that was annoying. I learned how to stay between the lines because it was that annoying. Duke's calling Papa Craig. Right on, Duke. That's right. Duke has his number. He's probably in California or something. I don't know what time they left, when they left. Like, he could be there already. I don't know. I just went and checked. It was Idaho. What was Idaho? Wait a minute, Michael. What's a London broil? I like London broil. Not my favorite. Back east, you get a good chuck steak with the bone in, but they would be thicker. Out here, they cut them really thin. And it's a shame because they're fucking awesome on a grill. It's not a bagger, you moron. It's a banger. It's probably auto check. That auto whatever that changed it for him. Bangers and mash, mate. It's a sausage, by the way. Oh, shit. They left early. Papa and Nana are near Page, Arizona, where they would be spending the night. So they're in northern Arizona. Nikki, how far, or Susie, how far is Page? I've never been to Page. But I know it's a couple hours away. Right on. Well, thanks, Duke. I appreciate that, man. They're in Arizona. That's awesome. All right, guys. Link is in chat. Anybody wants to join me? Hey, Mark Dodman. G'day. Cockney? No, hell no. I wouldn't know a Cockney accent from any other fucking accent. Although I could probably distinguish the Carolinas and some of the southern states. Don't hold me to that, but I don't know. I'm pretty good with accents. Not hearing them and recognizing them, not speaking them. Four and a half hours from Null. Okay. So I will probably be getting there just a little bit before them. Depending on what time, if they're gonna pop off at daybreak, because that's when I'm going. Yeah, I'll probably be, depending on what time they leave. I don't know. Dill just did it. What? I'm scrolling. Oh, that's nasty. How was Jay spitting in his bottle while driving? I've pissed in a bottle while driving. You kidding me? We can do amazing things. Sorry. uh, I don't even think you have to need to. You should have left off the "you crazy." The Daily Beast. What's up? Gross. I don't normally go there, but that was funny. I couldn't resist. Yeah, I can't criticize someone else's habits. You know, I smoke and I smoke. Um, so I see Richie's like, he does chew. Ew. I couldn't do chew. Yeah. It's the one. No. Nope. Thanks. Ding. No. Greetings from South Carolina. No. No. Let me explain that. Stevie, don't let Jay drive you crazy. I said, take off, you crazy. In other words, Stevie, don't let Jay drive. But Stevie's got to get some sleep eventually. Oh, man. I've seen a few. Well, let's not go there either. Seen a few truck stops that had trod down the driver's side of the cab when I drove. That's just gnarly. Although I have seen my father go to spit out the window. It wasn't open. He spit out the window, or at the window. Thank God I wasn't driving, because I would have laughed my ass. I would have drove us right off a fucking cliff. I would have been laughing. I was laughing so hard. Fuck, never forget that. I think I've seen him do it twice. Or once, definitely, and almost second time. Donald, bet it's rubbish accent. Like to hear it, though. Yeah, Icon's right. It's more dangerous, though. You spit on a window, you're like, oh, well. Fucking, you hit an ash and it starts flying, you're freaking out. Oh, fuck, where'd you go? Shit. Fucking go to flick a cigarette out the window and you know, it's winter and it's only open that much and comes back in. It's not good. Well, guys, I am posting that link in chat. There you go. Use it. Faster Man, what's up? Good to see you. Got pulled over once and threw the joint out the window. It wasn't open either. Stevie says, if Jay quits talking to me, I'll be able to sleep. Yeah, but it sucks even worse is when you don't have a back seat. And it's like right behind you and the cab of the truck. And yeah, no. Stephanie, keep him talking. She wants him to shut the hell up. What is this noise out here? Sorry. Shit. I gotta check if it's raining real quick. Hey, is it raining?
Yeah.
Do me a favor. Sorry, guys.
What's up?
Take that tarp on top of the truck. Cover the bed of that truck. Just cover the stuff in the back of the truck.
Okay.
Just what our nephew's for. I got all the camping shit in the back of the truck. It's starting to rain. And I probably have to put up the windows too. I'm not doing it. I'll wait until he does the tarp. Stevie should have brought a recorder. She has her phone, but she chooses to be in chat. Stevie, tell him everything. Every time he owes you $1. So every time he talks, you gotta charge him per syllable. I'm waiting to see if he comes back. Shit, I got camping shit all over the place here. Up the other house. Michael says, Icon, wing windows are a poor man's AC. Indeed. I try to keep the windows open. Hold on. Squatching Cowboy. Mogs, did you hear Connor was going to be a speaker at the Squatch Out? What Squatch Out? The one in Tennessee again? He was a speaker there. He's a speaker when he's not a speaker. She says, I choose chat. Well, thank you. I've heard his speech before. You know, I don't need to hear it 10 more times. Sorry, Connor. Mr. Lee says, hey, Jay, I'm in your pool right now. I found your lady lingerie, by the way. Hey, while the cat's away, the mice will play, huh? Stevie, I sent you a message, says Nikki. Oh, yeah. He's like, I meant to record Jay's conversations. Oh, the blackmail value. As long as it doesn't turn into a lawsuit, you know. No means no, Jay. Just letting you know ahead of time. Because I am bigger than you. I didn't mean me, you know, but no, I'm not spooning with him either. We'll both be sleeping in a tent, just not the same one. So, Stevie, did you talk Jay out of some of that equipment he was bringing? I was like, I'm talking to Jay. Jay's going to pick up the rental. I'm talking to Stevie, and Jay's going to pick up the rental. She's got me on. We're on Messenger, you know, video chat, and she shows me his pile of stuff. I'm like, he doesn't need that. He doesn't need that. He doesn't. What is that? Doesn't need that. But, you know, bring a pillow. You know, that's all you needed. If you're weird about using somebody's sleeping bag, bring your sleeping bag. But, you know, it's just, I tried to keep their load down to a minimum because they got to spend a lot more on gas, Sharon Guy, hello. It always seems like somebody's always at a granddaughter's birthday party. It's either Sharon, someone else. That's awesome. I'm glad you have grandchildren. Enjoy them. Now. See, I pick up one line and I get curious, and now I got to backtrack to see what you're talking about. Nope, not gonna bother. How old is she? The granddaughter? Stay away from those kids. Damn, Richie. No, I'm kidding. Hey, this is your fault. I'm alone, people. Here's the link. Join me. There's only 40 minutes left. And then I got a bunch of packing to do. I even got the ice maker working overtime, so I don't have to go out and buy ice. I'm freezing I'm making big blocks of ice. Freezing water in these plastic containers so they'll last longer. But it's not that I don't want to buy ice. I just, I want to use what I got. Was I worried about yours? Did I talk about yours? No, I don't remember you talking about yours there, Stevie. I remember talking about Jay's. So, yeah. I think not. I talked about your load yesterday. Or the day before. The overpacker. I don't. They didn't. Unfortunately, they weren't able to hook up this time because they had to go way north, and Jay missed the turn. So, Sharon, if you made anything for him, they were supposed to stop. It's Jay's fault. He missed the turn to get on 10. How do you miss the turn like that? And rather than turn around like most people would do, he went straight. So he's going up 75. They'll cut over eventually. Yeah, they are late though, Donald. It was. I'll write about it one day. I'll do a book. Here you go. Link in chat. Yeah. Mike Kirkpatrick, what's up? He says it's easier to pack nowadays. Everything is smaller and cheaper made and breaks easy and, Wow, it's getting hot in here. I'm just going to leave the door open. Oh. It's 10:24 or East time. We'll see what this rain does. I might even just take you outside with me and go play in the rain. Yeah, it's book worthy, definitely. If it was good luck, it would be amazing, but it's not, so it's book worthy. Yeah, that's not on me if they don't make it. Mr. Lee, you're exaggerating. What's going on, man? 0 likes, 0 subscribers? Just rubbish. Hit it. I mean, you're exaggerating for me, and thanks, but, don't lie. Yeah, I would definitely. I could write a book. Who are you talking to? Can't be me. You would get nothing but glare as soon as his shirt came off. You'd be like, no. It'd be so bright because I am so. Well, here's an example. See my arm? The old farmer's tan. I said the other day, if I get any darker, I'm going to get deported. Nikki will be the referee? For what? A cook-off, maybe, but that's all I want to see. One thing I didn't. Oh, I got hamburger, but I wanted to get some steaks. But damn, beef is expensive. House of Dragon is coming out soon on HBO. Woohoo! Yeah, dude, it's almost translucent. Icon. I've seen darker jellyfish. Mr. Lee knows what I'm talking about. He's transparent. Did I see? I see. Who's your Squatch? What's up, buddy? It's been a while, man. Great to see you. You're being a stranger. What are you hanging out over with Mark? I'm kidding. Read that and look at the face next to it. Come on. See that? Richie says, if I was cooking, I'd have steak for everyone. New York strip. I'm not ruling it out, but it's just funny is I made this list of groceries and she said split it up and only buy this, and I bought almost everything just to make sure I had it. I don't know why. If they don't have to stop at the grocery store for shit on my list, all the better. But if they have to stop for themselves, then so I cut the list down into basically condiments and hot dogs. See, Richie, I almost got you in trouble. Almost got you killed. Nope, maybe I saved your life. I started that. I'm sorry. Richie's a good guy. He really is. I got to spend, what did we spend? Some Christmas, New Year's Eve, a couple weekends before that. We hung out. Richie's family. Plus, he's got that New York attitude. Oh, let me see what I missed. Icon says, Stevie B, I was a bouncer when that song came out. Made for some interesting weekends. Now I have to figure out what song it was. Oh, man, that's way back there. So take off your clothes. That goes back to that. Sorry, guys. I'm being forced to actually scroll back very far. Anyway. Yeah, I remember those days, man. Being a bouncer. I had fun being a bouncer. Never got into a fight. True story. In my whole life, in my adult life, I've never been in a fight. I've broken them up. I've never swung on anybody. And I really don't want to. Because I think I would fuck somebody up. Just saying. You know, I don't want to, no desire to physically harm anybody. But if I had to, I would. Damn, Richie, go kill one. Just not now. It's too warm. But then again, you're in Florida, so it's always too warm. Although this winter did get kind of chilly down there, I have to say. It did cause me to what happened? He turned off the. Oh, you're still doing movie quotes or whatever. Yeah, I was saying this winter was chilly down in Florida. Buffalo meat burgers are good, man. It's better than beef. It's leaner, too. Very tasty. I want more alligator. That's what I want. That shit was good. I had it down in... Where the fuck did I have it? The Everglades. And then at Richie's house, we had alligator. That was good. See, that's great when you go to someone's house and they're a great cook. Not you, Richie. Dawn, awesome job. Fuck it, I'll tell it. I watched Richie, like, boil shrimp to death. I mean, like, I didn't know they could get that big. I always wondered where they got those small shrimp for, like, shrimp salad. Found out. You just got to boil the big ones over and over and over again. What's up, Jamie? How are you? Oh, that's an echo. Try again. No, I'm getting an echo. I don't know why I'm getting. Is YouTube off? I can't hear you either. I hear myself, but I don't hear you. Check. I hear you now. I hear you moving around now.
The headphones are messing with it. I don't usually use my cell phone. This is the first time using my cell phone.
Oh, right on.
So you can hear me all right?
Yeah.
Good.
How you been?
I've been good. Just working a lot.
Great.
I
Yeah.
had a different job at work and it requires more overtime, but physically it's a lot easier.
Oh,
so side business has been booming in the last couple months. So
what's that?
Paint and body work, some mechanic work.
Oh, right on.
I just do small paint and body jobs, a bumper cover, a fender,
Sure.
No repaints or anything like that anymore.
Something I never got into is painting like that, automotive painting.
Mm-hmm.
Mechanic. I can do mechanic shit, but never as a profession.
Yeah.
I'm one of the shade tree mechanics that is a dying breed these days because you can't touch today's cars.
Yeah. If I get anything super complicated, my wife has her cousin has he's a full-time mechanic in Colorado.
Oh, right on.
And he pays for all the computer stuff and the computer to hook up to the car, and it's not like an OBD test. He pays like $3,000 a year to have his stuff updated.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and then the computer he has himself is about $10,000. It's a Snap-on computer, but it's pretty cool. So if I got any questions or anything, I call him, and then he snap pictures of processes and does it for free.
Oh, right on. I'll tell you what, though, those little diagnostic tools that are out there now that are just kind of cheap, they work. You know,
Yeah, they
when
do.
when I was in Florida with Stevie, she had one in her vehicle, and her vehicle was running like shit. So when I got there, I plugged the thing in. It came back that it had, you know, it was throwing codes for misfiring, O2 sensors, bunch of shit, and it was all right. It was all correct because I ended up changing all 6 ignition coils, and it started up and ran like a top once I did that.
Right.
But then there was an issue with something.
That's funny you say that. I just did one last week, a 4-cylinder Chrysler 200. Replaced the plugs. It had burnt the electrode out of all 4 of those plugs because those coils
Really?
were.
How? Wow.
So I actually didn't fix it. My son did it. I'm like, here, you're doing this job. I'm working too much overtime. He's like, how much does it pay? I'm like, just do it and then we'll pay you. And he got done. He was like, I'll take some more of those.
I'm curious. I'm happier being a shade tree mechanic and not an Amish mechanic. Yeah. No.
Yeah, for sure.
You got to be a blacksmith, you know, or a farrier, and you know, to be a mechanic for the Amish.
Yeah. They're well-rounded people, though.
Sure. Not that I've ever hung out with them or anything.
They're around here quite a bit, and we run into them once in a while.
You know.
So it's not too bad. You know, I've never went in through I always went in through Facebook. I can't see the chat.
Oh, you're in. You should. It should say comments somewhere.
That's what I'm looking. This is the first time doing it this way.
And sometimes if you go to comment, it blocks out.
At the bottom, but I think if I want to say something or something, maybe I'm gonna push it, see what happens.
Yeah, see what happens.
Private chat, comments. There we go. But
The world didn't explode.
Yeah, but then I can't see anything. It's like I can't
see. That's the problem. You can either do chat or it's kind of a pain in the ass on StreamYard using a phone.
Well, now I know. Yeah, we've been running. We actually been going out quite a bit at night. We had some pretty good luck in the winter.
Oh yeah.
And about March, it just kind of died out.
Did it start to warm up in March, or why? I mean, why would all of a sudden, you know?
I don't know the answer to it. We've had a couple knocks, but that's been about it. We've had no vocalizations, just no rocks thrown, no rock. We have had one rock clack that was pretty interesting, and I can't hear very good. I didn't even hear it. One of the guys that was with me heard it. He went back through the audio, and it was clearly a rock clack.
All right.
And time we'd ever been in this place, and I've been wanting to go to it for a long time, but it's like state ground and there's private ground all around it, and it's all broke up. So you got to be real careful when you go up in there.
Yeah. You know, those boundary lines.
But man, we got one other place too, and we're all 3 creeped out. As soon as we cross the creek and hit this holler, it's like the steepest short ridges. They're just like 100 foot, 150 foot. But there's a bunch of ridges, and we think that that's where the house. Aaron put out a video. I don't know if I ever sent you the link or not, but we had caught the 2 howls on audio, and we started to go up in there because we kind of think that that's where they were coming from. And get up in there, man, it is creepy up there, and it creeps all of us out, which never happens. I mean, somebody's always a little creeped out. We're all 3 creeped out.
Yeah, then you know there's something going on.
Yeah, and then it's weird. It's an old campground, and they dammed up this creek, and they were going to make a small lake there, and there was a small lake there for a while. It was only about, I don't know, I think like 10 foot deep. And they had campground sites, And some guy lost his rocker and went in there and killed his young son and then killed himself. And then campground's gone. They just shut it down. They quit taking care of it, let it grow up. And I don't really know what
Did they blame it on the campground?
Did they what?
Did they blame it on the campground?
Beats me.
You know what I'm saying? Why do you close? You know, it's weird.
Yeah,
it's like
it's weird.
You know, it's blaming guns. It's like guns are the problem. No, the people shooting people are the problem.
That's exactly right. Yeah, we just had a big.
They didn't have a gun. They'd use a knife, a club, whatever.
Yeah, we just had a big shooting up at Greenwood Mall, just north of us, about an hour and a half.
Damn.
And that new constitutional carry took effect here on July 1st. And this guy, and I've just caught bits and pieces of it, but I think he got 24 rounds off, and one of the constitutional carry guys that just started carrying took care of him. He shot him hit him 4 times out of 5. And yeah, I mean, he took him out. That they had shrapnel, hit a little 10-year-old girl, and from that, I don't know.
Yeah, but if you hadn't, the guy would have reloaded.
In a food court. He was in a food court.
He would have just, good. I'm glad.
Yeah. So, and then
he deserves to be dead.
Going on. Well, why did that guy have a gun? Well, which guy? Well, the shooter. Why do you have a gun? Well, I'm glad he had. If I'd have been in there eating, I'd have been thankful he had a gun.
Yeah. Well, why was he carrying? Because he could.
Yeah. I carry now because of it. I mean, I don't
because you can. Right on.
It's kind of nice to take in the woods at night too, because you never know when you come across a big cat or something. We have those, not many, but we do have them. So that or some fool. If you're gonna meet somebody in the woods at nights, when you're gonna meet them.
That's more. I would worry more about some fool than anything else.
Yeah. Yeah, we had kind of one little deal like that one night where somebody was acting kind of silly and.
Pine Island says, actually, he fired 10 shots and hit him 8 times. Even better.
Was that what it was?
Fucking awesome. You're a good shot. Congratulations. All that time you spent on the training course paid off. Good job. I'd shake that man's hand. Good job.
Wow.
I'm not trying to sound like an asshole, but
yeah.
I hope more people do that. Stand up.
Yep.
10 yards away.
I don't take it in with me anywhere. I just mainly keep it hidden in the car. But I've been in the woods. I've been carrying it. That's about really the only place I carry it. I have it with me in the car, but
sure.
Of course,
I'm not allowed to carry. Oh well. But I'm 54 years old, and there was never a situation in my life where I needed a gun, except when I was pheasant hunting. Other than that, I've never needed a gun.
Yeah.
So I carry knives, not that I want to use one, but
right.
Yep. I've never been in a situation where I was like, oh shit, I wish I had a gun.
Yeah. Yeah, I never have either.
Famous last words. Knock on wood. Hold on. Like shit.
Mr. Lee was giving me a hard time. He's like, won't you get on the shoulders? Nobody on there. And so I thought, yeah, I'll jump on for a minute. So I jumped.
Richie, I'm not even going to read that. Next.
So you still in Arizona, I guess?
Yeah. For now.
You're trouble staying away from there, ain't you?
Huh?
So you're having trouble staying away from that state, ain't you?
It's not trouble. I just now I have no reason to be here. I don't want to be here anymore. My dad's gone, so he was the reason everybody moved out here. We had family move out. We had ex-in-laws move out because my dad lived here, and it's just weird. But people flocked here while he was alive to see him, and my reason for staying here is gone.
Yeah.
Beautiful state, like it. I'm just done with it.
Yeah.
I'll move on.
It's pretty boring here, so.
Boring's good, you know. I'm probably going to end up back in Florida, but I'm also like, if I was going to move somewhere, where would it be? Like, what state would be a good place to move to? I don't want the cold.
Mm.
I don't want alligators. I really don't want alligators. I'm tired of alligators. I mean, like that. Not that I'm tired of them. It's the one thing I'm not used to is walking up on a body of water, fresh water, and having to worry about something coming out and killing me.
Yeah.
You know, I've never dealt with that in my life.
Yep. Yeah, me and my wife's talked about that before. Now we're getting a little older, but she's interested in Tennessee. I do like Tennessee, but I don't know.
Sharon Guy, good night. Thank you. Take care. You like where?
Tennessee. We both like Tennessee really well.
Tennessee's a nice state. I like Tennessee.
For the state. We're pretty much like the rural area, you know.
Well, even like southeastern Tennessee, you know, where we camped right on the Ocoee River, and that's pretty. You know, it's mountainous there, and it's so. I'd never been there before. It was. I enjoyed that.
Yeah, that's a pretty place. Pretty place.
But Tennessee, the one thing, once you leave Arizona and New Mexico, you hit humidity. You know, that's the one thing I'm like, ugh, why can't I go someplace that's not humid? There is no other place. You know, Tennessee is humid. Every place outside of Arizona and New Mexico is humid.
Yeah.
And Vegas, Nevada. Nevada's pretty arid.
It gets pretty bad here too. In the winters, you never know. I mean, it's like it just switches. It'd be 60 one day and 25 the next.
Yeah.
The winter, and it's nuts. And then you'll go when spring hits, and you get this nice, wonderful, comfortable weather, and it's like middle 70s, and you're like, this is awesome. Just about the time you really like it, it goes to 95.
Or it'll drop down to 20 again, and then 3 days later it goes to 95. So everybody gets sick.
It's weird, for sure.
Mike Kirkpatrick says Jersey Mogs. Yeah, Jersey's humid too. It's on the ocean. It's humid.
I've never been up that way. I've been several places, but I've never been to the east.
You're not missing much.
Yeah.
No, it's Jersey's a pretty diverse state. You know, it's called the Garden State for a reason because there's tons of farmland. Yeah, you got the beaches, you have the Pine Barrens, and you have cities. So it's pretty. It's the most populated state in the country. As far as people per capita, you know. But it's a cool state.
Yeah.
Don't want to go back there, but you know, I grew up there, spent 40 years there. It's enough.
Really? I've lived, and my dad, when I was young, traveled a lot. My mom and dad were divorced, and my stepdad, he traveled some. So I've been to several places. I've lived in North Carolina briefly when I was a kid. A lot of this took place, though, when I was young. Florida, we've been to Florida, North Carolina, Georgia. I don't think where else.
Okay. I lived 40 years in Jersey, right? My 40th birthday, I met a woman. That's when it all changed. I moved out to Long Island, New York. That lasted a month. From there, I went to North Carolina. My dad was down there. I spent 4 months down there. From there, I went to Tennessee. Spent 7 months there. Went to Alabama for a month. Back up to Jersey. Then from Jersey, I went to New Hampshire for a couple months. Then moved out to Arizona. I took a train to Arizona when I moved out here. Lived in Arizona for 2 years. Moved to Wisconsin for a year and a half. Moved back to Arizona. Moved to Florida. Moved back to Arizona. So yeah, and that was all in 14 years.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when I turned 40, it was like just the way things went. It I don't know. I took advantage of it. I was like, fuck this. Let me go visit some places. But yeah. But as a kid, I don't regret growing up in Jersey. It was a great place to grow up. On Jersey Shore was amazing. I was a fisherman and crabbing and swimming and but yeah, I'm done with it. It ran its course.
I was about 13 and 14 when we lived in Florida, and
What's a good age to live in Florida?
Yeah, it was a cool place. I love Florida. Had I got to stay there and got through high school, I'd have probably not left. Most likely.
Oh, if I had stayed, when I was 13, we left the Jersey Shore and moved to northern New Jersey.
Mm-hmm.
But I know if I had stayed, I would have been like on a fishing boat. It was just I love the water and the ocean and that's why I like Florida. The people annoy me.
Yeah,
They're not from Florida. It's like New York South.
Any good Bigfoot stuff out of your area lately?
Any what?
Any good Bigfoot stuff out of your area lately?
Kevin Keeney has been up on the rim. That's Arizona Squatch.
Mm-hmm.
He always spends time up there. He said he had some odd things going on, mind speak, whatever. That's a lot of how his encounters go. Are more paranormal. But he has seen, as far as I think the count's up to, he's had 9 sightings, physical sightings, where he saw something full, whatever.
Wow.
But like he gets them coming in around camp supposedly, where they'll stand in front of you in a shimmer mode, where you can't see them, but it's like there's a distortion, a heat distortion or something. So I have yet to witness it, but I'm going to be there tomorrow. Only maybe as a crow flies 3 miles from where he camps.
Oh yeah.
It's just, yeah. So if you're there, they should be there too. What I mean? Same area. We'll see what happens.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure Jay doesn't want to hear that, but
I don't know about any of that stuff. I've never seen one. Just had a couple weird things happen, but
no, I've heard some weird shit when we were in Florida, but didn't see anything. But that's where they've had sightings up there for a long, long time. So
right.
Hopefully, life is a trackway said the Bigfoot activity in my area actually slowed down because of tornadoes. The woods got all tore up.
Oh yeah. I know a lot of guys say it's kind of interesting, but they have like timber cut out. I know Rick Wells was one of those guys. He said he never knew anything was there, and he had some timber cut out of his woods, and that's whenever he got them. So that's whenever he started having all his stuff. Woodbugger Farm.
Okay, Rick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said that's when stuff started happening. I've heard a couple other people say that too. So I don't know.
Well, but normally, what did he do? He moved his tree line back, basically.
No, they just kind of.
He took a lot of woods out.
They just select cut. They just cut.
Okay. So they thinned it out.
Yeah, and I guess that kind of brought him in. So, my guess is, I really don't know, that probably from all the treetops that's left, it's probably good cover. So,
yeah.
I don't know that. I'm just saying that's kind of my guess on it.
Grasshopper says, imagine a hairy ass Bigfoot dealing with the heat wave.
Yeah.
Sweating his squatch off.
Yeah, that's no joke.
Maybe
in Florida. That's why they're always around so much water.
You're in Florida. You don't have a choice.
Yeah, it's
there's water everywhere.
Yeah.
1, it's a peninsula. 2, it's a swamp.
You know what I always wondered? They talk about the Bigfoots in Florida and how they get down in those canals and that water, cool off and all this is soak in it. Wonder what they do about gators. I wonder who wins that battle.
I guess it depends on
I'm not
the
going down
attack.
now and soaking in it.
Well, there, I don't know. I think
we
the Squatch would have a chance, but it depends on how the gator bit him, I guess, or how it latched
yeah.
on or whatever.
I,
Because you're talking about something that strong as far as a human or the Sasquatch strength. But to bite on a gator, ooh, that's a lot of pounds per square inch.
yeah.
You know,
Yeah. My mom and my stepdad owned a lot on the Swanee River. They had like a small quarter-acre lot,
okay,
just campfire type stuff. They had a little bitty camper, and they went and camped there some, and we'd go out there and we'd swim in the Swanee. And I remember whenever I graduated high school, um, I was living with my dad here in Indiana, and I went down kind of a senior trip. So me and a friend of mine went down there, and we were swimming in the Swanee and having a good old time. And we knew that they said there was gators in there, and so we got up out there, and Mom looked at me and goes, "Okay, now look across this river. It's really wide in that area where they were at, and there was two of them out there sunning on the bank." I was like, "Yeah, I'm not going back in."
yeah, it's that weird feeling. That's like, you hear people talk about spiders and snakes and all this. So I'm afraid of this and that, and there's small things you're afraid of, but
Yeah,
that and sharks, gators and sharks. I don't want to deal with sharks either.
that was around. Yeah, yeah,
And I know I've swam with sharks,
yep,
but not on purpose.
Yeah.
I spent so much time in the Jersey oceans.
mm-hmm.
Who knows what I swam with off the Jersey coast? Dead bodies, syringes. What else? Um,
Yeah, it's pretty. Yeah, when I was down there when I was young, we lived in the Clearwater area, so
okay.
that was a really cool place. We went back down. We've been to Florida a few times, but they don't live. My mom, my stepdad don't live around that area anymore. But we went. Me and my wife and my kids, we went to that area. I'm like, this is a really cool place. So we go around Clearwater Beach. And keep in mind, I'm 50, and I lived there when I was like 13 or 14. I
And
recognized
everything changed.
nothing. I couldn't. The bridge was gone. The Sand Key Bridge was gone. I used to fish off of. Gone. I mean, I couldn't even tell where anything was at. So I got this new highway. It goes out there, and it was neat, but just packed full of people.
Well, where I grew up, the neighborhood I grew up in, the woods that I grew up in, where I spent my childhood, if I wasn't at the beach fishing or crabbing or at the marina, or I was in the woods.
Yeah.
They're all gone. They're all neighborhoods, most of them. There's still some woods there, but it's not what it used to be. It's weird.
Yeah. Yeah, it was weird. Just people everywhere. We got over, I'm like, I'd like to stay a night over here. We tried to get a hotel room, and yeah.
Wait a minute. Daily Dan says, I haven't been swimming in 20 years.
That's pretty much about
why not? Shit floats. Sorry, dude. I was just kidding. I couldn't let that one slide. No, it's funny. I went a long time since I swam last, I think. But now down in Florida we swam. But yeah, out here, you got lakes, and
yeah,
everything's cold out here as far as just the water.
Yeah, we have. You don't swim in the river here. There's a few that do, but they're kind of nasty.
Yeah.
The lake, we're real close to the lake. I'm about 5 minutes away from the biggest lake in Indiana, which is still not very big. And so we fish there a lot, and kids tubed there when they were growing up and stuff like that. We always tried to keep a boat because we were always so close to the lake. But we swim in quarry holes here too. We have
okay. Yeah.
The county then is the limestone capital of the U.S.
Oh, there's a lot of quarries.
And where I lived there, whenever I was in high school, there's a quarry there called Empire Quarry, and that's where all the stone come out where they built the Empire State Building.
Okay, right on.
We swam in it, fished in it. get run out of there because you're not supposed to swim in them or fish.
Yeah, I've done that in Jersey a few times with reservoirs you're not supposed to be in.
Yeah, but
We
that aquarium, it's a big hole. There's different levels that you could walk out on and jump in the water, and so I'd always go up to about third level, which is roughly 30 feet. We had a guy from our little town there, and he used to jump what we call graveyard because there's a graveyard at the top on the north side of it.
Okay.
And it's 80 feet, and he would dive. He would dive 80 feet into that quarry. Yeah, I wouldn't even jump it. There's just a few people that jump it.
That's a little too high. For me.
That's insane.
I don't mind cliff jumping, but not that high, not 80 feet.
But we called it the graveyard.
20 feet gets my ass puckering.
Well, the first time I jumped in, I was at about 30 feet, and I was barefooted, and I had my feet flat. Oh. Man, you won't make that mistake again.
In heights like that, you're supposed to like cross your feet or just one of those military jumps into the water where you cross your arms and
point your toes down
and kiss your ass goodbye.
Yeah, a lot of or tennis shoes most of the time.
Yeah. It's weird. Cool. I don't know. To me, it's weird swimming in tennis shoes. I get weirded out about it.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. We've had people drown in that hole too. We've actually had a lot of people in different holes around the state, but they dive in and hit their head on a rock because they don't know where everything's
neck.
Yeah,
I know all those stories. Yeah, that's terrible.
Yeah, a buddy of mine helped pull a kid out that drowned. He wasn't a kid. He was about 18 or 19. Well, yeah, he's a kid to me now, but they pulled him out of there. That's what he did. He jumped in, dove in, and hit his head. So,
I'm not even going to talk about it. I've seen a drowning once.
Ugh.
But trying to save the person. I was the first one in the water, and it was a lake, but it was a spring-fed lake. And as soon as I dove in. The first layer of water was warm, but everything under that was freezing cold. So as soon as I got through that layer, which was instantly, it took my breath away. I couldn't swim down. It was like immediately I had to come up and like acclimate to the water, but it got so bad I had to go down feet first, just try and touch the bottom, and the bottom was like 15 feet deep right off the shore. It was weird. And this little girl died. They eventually got her out, the fire department and the divers, but that's not a fun experience at all.
I'll tell you what was pretty cool. When Mom lived in the center of the state of Florida, Central Florida, they lived in Bell, Florida, and Cross City, Florida. And
where it is?
It's about mid-state. It'd be about an hour west of Gainesville, roughly.
Okay.
And there's a lot of springs in that area, and you can go swim. That's like their swimming holes, They're crystal clear, and you can see forever. But that one we went to, it had a tube. It was about the size of a car hood that come up out of the ground, and it was 50 feet deep. And you could dive and swim down, and then you swim across that water where it pushes out of that hole, and it pushes you to the top. That's how much force it had. It was really. You could see turtles on the bottom at 50 feet that are the size of a $50.
That's crazy.
50 feet through the water. That's how clear it was. I can't remember.
There's a lake in, it's called Green Pond in New Jersey. And that's supposed to be one of the cleanest and clearest lakes on the eastern seaboard. And I lived right down the street from it, and I never got to it. So I wanted to experience that. The only time I've seen like really crystal clear water like that was in New Hampshire. Well, and there were turtles in the water too. It's funny that you mention that.
Here's what's weird about quarry holes up here is the water's actually pretty clear because it doesn't. Most people don't swim in it, so it doesn't get stirred up a lot, and the fish can see really well.
Pond. Yeah, sorry.
So when you fish in a quarry hole, you can't really go right up to the edge of the water and fish because they can see you.
Yeah, you have to be
rock
stealth.
Yeah. If you hide behind a rock, you can catch some fish. So that's what we do.
All right, the wind just grabbed my door, and I think it's about to wreak havoc. Oh, okay. Door closed itself. This storm's coming through, so the wind picks up every time we get a storm.
Oh yeah.
Flyby Stu, I'm sorry to hear that, man. He said he was fishing and his mate drowned. Sad day.
Wow.
Yeah, no, that. And I had my kids with me, and they were swimming there too. And this, yeah.
Sure. We just had a kid. Lake Monroe, it seems like we get at least one a year, for different reasons. And a fight, a boat wreck, or, some stuff like that. Seems like it happens.
There's a lake in New York's in Long Island. It's called Lake Ronkonkoma. And they have drownings every year, but they also have a story behind it saying that there was an Indian maiden whose husband or betrothed died in that lake, and every year I forget the exact story, but she comes looking for her mate, but people die in that lake every year, and they're usually men.
Huh.
Yeah, but there's a story behind it, so it's like I wish I knew the whole story, but
yeah,
it's been on. And I lived in Lake Ronkonkoma when I went to Long Island. I lived there for a month.
Mogs, I'm gonna get off here and get ready to go to bed.
Yeah, I'm ready to run myself. I got to go finish packing and get ready for this because I'm leaving first thing in the morning. So
Are you?
Yeah. It'll be fun, provided everybody gets there safely. It'll be a good time. I'm looking forward to meeting Papa Craig and his wife. Yeah, and
hang out with, that's for sure.
We'll find out.
Yeah.
If he isn't when he gets there, he will be when he leaves.
Yeah.
And Nikki and her sister was going to come, but she backed out. I get it. No big deal. But Nikki's family is going to be there, and Jay and Stevie and Judy Wheeler. So it's a fun little group, I think, and,
cool.
People know where we're camping, Knoll Lake, Arizona. If anybody's in the area and want to stop by, feel free.
Yeah. Sounds like a good time.
Yeah, I think it is. I think it'll be a good time. Jamie, thank you so much for popping on, man. It was good talking to you. Good seeing you again. It's been too long.
Seeing you. You know my number if you need anything.
Will do, man.
All right, we'll catch you later.
Absolutely. Take care.
All right, bye.
Good night. Well, guys, that 2 hours actually went pretty quick considering there weren't a lot of people on. I'm just jazzed up, and I'm like a kid before Christmas, so you can't sleep and shit. So you're all excited. So I still got a bunch of crap to do. And I'll be doing it in the dark and the rain. That's all right, though. Richie says, at a pool at my cousin's casa. Right on. All right, guys. If you enjoyed the show tonight, please hit that like button below. If you're new, subscribe and share. If you do subscribe, hit that notification button so you do get notified every time we go live or if I put out a short or anything like that. And if you want to donate to the channel, you can do so through the PayPal link. I will post in the description below as well as on the page banner in the lower right-hand corner. But, it's up to you. All right, guys. Thank you so much, everybody that was here. Everybody showed up. And in chat, it's always, I love you guys, man. I do look forward to this. Some days I come on, maybe I don't want to, I'm not in the mood to do it, but I do it anyway. And by the end of the show, I'm glad I did, But tonight was a good night. And don't worry, I'll do some videos. I'll film and we'll pull something together to, about this trip. We'll do some recording. And knowing me, keeping it real, it won't be edited. I'm not going to. Yeah. Anyway. All right, guys. Thanks again. And yeah, we'll be safe. Don't worry. Thank you, everybody. And Stevie and Jay, if Stevie's still listening, drive safe. All right. Love you guys. All right, guys. Peace and God bless.